In the winter of 1959, the cold, relentless winds of the Ural Mountains bore witness to a chilling mystery. Nine experienced hikers, led by Igor Dyatlov, embarked on a journey that was meant to test their resilience and skill. But instead, it led them into an abyss of enigma from which they would never return. Their fate, now known as the Dyatlov Pass incident, remains one of the most haunting mysteries of the 20th century. As we delve into their story, we must remember that every step taken, every decision made, was a harbinger of the eerie fate that awaited them. On the fateful night of February 2nd, the group camped on the slopes of Kolat Shakal, a mountain known to the indigenous Mansi people as the Dead Mountain. Their tent, a makeshift haven in the ominous wilderness, was haphazardly pitched, suggesting an unexpected change in plans. As the darkness fell and the winds howled, something unimaginably terrifying forced the hikers to slice open their tent from the inside, fleeing into the frigid night without their gear or proper clothing. What could have driven these seasoned outdoorsmen to such desperate measures? Following their abrupt disappearance, a search party was dispatched. The first thing they discovered was the abandoned tent, sliced open from the inside, its contents scattered and abandoned. As they followed footprints leading away from the camp, they discovered five bodies, some barefoot, others in their underwear, frozen in positions suggesting a futile attempt to return to the tent. The scene was horrifying, but what was even more baffling was the absence of any external threat. There were no signs of a struggle, no animal tracks, no other human footprints. What was it that they were running from? 2 months later, the remaining four bodies were discovered in a ravine, buried under 4 meters of snow. Unlike their companions, these bodies bore signs of serious injuries: broken ribs, a fractured skull, and most bizarrely, one of the hikers was missing her tongue. Yet despite the severity of their injuries, there were no external wounds, as if they had been crushed by an immense pressure. The discovery deepened the enigma, muddying the waters of an already murky mystery. The investigation into the Dyatlov Pass incident was as confounding as the event itself. With no witnesses and no clear evidence of foul play, the authorities were left grasping at straws. The official cause of death was hypothermia, but the bizarre circumstances and injuries couldn't be explained away. To further complicate matters, some of the clothing found on the bodies showed traces of radiation. This inexplicable detail, coupled with the fact that the area was known for its secretive military activities, sparked a flurry of theories. One of the most widely accepted theories is that of an avalanche. The hikers, awoken by the rumbling of snow, might have cut through their tent in a panic and fled down the slope. The injuries of the final four could have resulted from being buried under the weight of the snow, but this theory too has its critics. The lack of substantial avalanche evidence at the site, the orderly state of the tent, and the fact that the bodies were found scattered instead of clustered together all cast doubt on this explanation. Another theory suggests that the hikers stumbled upon a secret military test. The presence of radiation on their clothing, the bizarre injuries, and the Soviet government's abrupt closure of the case all hint at a cover-up. Some even speculate that the hikers could have been collateral damage in a test of parachute mines or radiological weapons. However, like the avalanche theory, this too is steeped in speculation and lacks concrete evidence. Then there's the Yeti theory. Yes, as outlandish as it may sound, some believe that the hikers were attacked by a Yeti, the mythical creature believed to inhabit the Himalayas. A photograph found in the hiker's camera, showing a blurry figure in the distance, fuels this theory, but once again, the lack of physical evidence and the implausibility of the theory itself render it more of a myth than a likely explanation. Despite numerous investigations and countless theories, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains an unsolved mystery. The lack of definitive answers has only fueled the intrigue, turning it into a haunting tale of the unknown. Whether it was a tragic accident, a military cover-up, or something more supernatural, we may never know. What remains are 9 lives lost, their fates intertwined with the icy winds and the silent, eerie wilderness of the Ural Mountains. As we leave the desolate beauty of the Ural Mountains and the chilling mystery of the Dyatlov Pass, we are reminded of the fragility of life and the relentless pursuit of truth. The story of the nine hikers continues to captivate and baffle us, a chilling testament to the unknown that lurks in the corners of our world. Join us next time as we venture into another dark chapter of human history, where fact is stranger than fiction, and the truth remains just out of reach, hidden in the shadows.